Okay, this is video part two of the Revit interface. So we're going to look at this sample architectural family again, and our starting point will be here. Always the modify button in the families. So the first thing we'll look at is the properties palette. So when we click the properties palette, you know that the property palette will go away, and to bring it back we'll just select it once again. Okay, then after this we'll go here. This is our family types dialog. What this does is shows the different types of families that you're going to create. Now this sample project, they created 3 different types. Now as you see, the different types will correspond to or change to the different values. So if I click it, so you'll see the change here. When I click it again, so what happens is these are set parameters for different types, and what normally is done, the type name, and what we'll do a lot, the type name will match the type dimensions here. So anyway, let's go back to the original. I think it was this one. Yes. And then we'll hit OK. Next, here we'll have the family category parameters. Now in this dialog box, as we talked about before, families are broken down into categories. So all of these are architectural categories. Well, let's see what they are. Now this is the filter list, and this will list the different, these are all architectural. So if I check these boxes, we'll pick up all of the categories for each category. This includes the architectural, structural, and MEP. But for this, we want to just stay with the architectural. We'll be using electrical a lot. So, but for this exercise, we want to just work with the architectural. And we click OK. Now below we have other settings. Room calculation point we'll use later. Cuts will these functions we'll look at in depth later on. But for now we'll say OK. Okay, now the next uh, panel we'll look at here are our forms. We have extrusion, blend, revolve, sweep, blend, and then for each of these void forms, they have a void form that corresponds. So we have a void sweep, a void blend, a void revolve, and a void blend, a void extrusion. Okay, moving along. Let's just cancel this out and drag this guy back to his place. Okay. Where did he go? Hang on. Let's cancel that. Oh, I lost him. Sorry. I'm going to bring that one back. I don't want him to go away. Just bear with me a second. Pull this out. Okay. We can move on anyway. Oh, there we go. Back into Create tab. So there are void forms. The next panel we have, like I pull them down, these are our model uh, icons or commands. We can have model line. We can load another component in another family into this family. We'll do that a bit. This is for model text. These are for model groups. We can create a group or we can place a group into this model. Models are just, we can add other families within families. We put him back here. Okay. Now this next panel here is our, okay, now notice that being grayed out. Most of the time some things are grayed out, that means they have no properties or there's no function. But in this case, These are electrical duct connectors. So we want to go here and we want to change this category just so we can see this functionality. We'll go to generic models, click OK. Now here we have our connectors. We'll use these a lot and they'll be using generic models, templates, or system templates. We have electrical connector, duct connector, pipe connector, cable tray connector, and conduit connector. These will be used when we create our electrical families using panels, conduits, and cable tray. We'll bring this back. And I think we want to change this one back to the furniture category. So this goes in the furniture and click OK. Notice they grayed out again because we can't typically use those in the furniture category. They only use in generic, which you can use anything, or a system MEP category, mechanical, electrical, or plumbing. Now the next here, let's see, create. I want to go there. I want to show you this one. Okay, now this one is a datum panel. Now on the datum panel, we're only going to show reference lines or reference planes. Now the reason why this is grayed out is because we have to be in a view. See, now we can see it. We can't show a reference plane in the 3D view, but we can show it in an elevation or a plan view. So that's why it's available now. Okay. And last but not least, well, this is not the last one. We have the, let me see, get him. He goes here. And we should have the work plane panel. This sets work planes. We go to the 3D view here. And what happens is we can hit the set work plane button. And now it's set at reference level. That's why it's showing up here. And we can pick a plane and click OK. And we can go and select our plane. And then we can go into a viewer and actually see the plane that we selected. Now this is going to happen when we might want to add text or something to that plane, but these are the set plane commands. And then you can tick here to go into an actual viewer to see the plane that we selected. Okay, and last but not least, we've done this one a few times. Let's put him back. We have load into project. Oh, we don't have a project loaded here. Let's open the project. Well, you know how to do this. We've done this before. You'll load into project and go and place your family into that project. And then on this one, it's load into project as well, but it loads into the project and closes. Okay, this is the create tab in the families interface. Okay, hope you enjoyed this and review it and understand it. And next we'll move on into the insert tab in our family interface. Thank you.